Okay. So cut day has come and gone. Predictions were a little off, but one big, massive piece of news comes out today. We're going to cover that. And what does it mean on this, the No Horsing Around podcast?
Thank you.
Okay, you guys. So, cut day has come and gone. We've seen a lot of names kind of come off the board. Bean didn't stay. We cut both corners, which was kind of very surprising, in my opinion, that we would cut both corners that we drafted and only carry 4 corners into the year. But my opinion, kind of the news of the day was the 2 players that they designated onto IR to return, right? Samson Ibukon and Cameron. Both set to return. A convenient and an interesting name that wasn't there, that we thought would be there, was Jelani Woods. We had heard about the toe surgery. There was a rumor that it was kind of coming more and more out, looking at about 4 months, probably, hopefully back for a playoff push at the end of the year. All that comes crashing down today with the news that they have put him on season-ending IR. He is out for the second consecutive season. What does it mean? All right, so let's go back to the very beginning, right? My former co-host Zach actually called this pick in our pre-mock draft in 2022. It was kind of crazy. He called it, came in, and we were kind of, me personally, was immediately mesmerized by his makeup. You're talking 6'7", 259, and he ran a 4.6 40 at the combine. Like, he was a freak athlete, huge, physical, fast, big target, right? All these things. And his first year, he had Matt Ryan. Last year he didn't play, but we were really interested going into last year on that big body target can really help when it comes to a inaccurate quarterback or a quarterback who has accuracy issues in Anthony Richardson, right? Or the debate of that. And so we were really excited. And then he has the hamstring. It kind of persists. He's trying to get back. It gets worse, and he ends up getting shelved for the season last year, right? And then we go into this offseason, and there's a lot of talk this offseason of, do they go after a Brock Bowers? Do they go after another tight end? And, yet again, us Colts fans are bullish that, no, Jelani's the guy. He's fully healthy. We see these videos coming out of Instagram, on his Instagram and on his X, and he looks amazing. The hammies look good. He's blasted up and down, doing box jumps, runs. He looks fantastic, right? And then we kind of get to training camp too. And he doesn't really show a ton in training camp and in the preseason. And, in the last episode, we talked about that he hadn't really shown a lot. And there was going to be some debate on the 4 tight ends that you were going to keep, till the news came out that he had hurt his toe. He was having surgery. It was like, oh, he's going to go on the IR designated to return. He'll be out for 4 months. That sucks, but we'll kind of go from there. And then the news, like I said, today comes that he is out for the year. So what is, kind of looking at that backstory, what does all that mean when we're looking at him, right? You're looking at a player who in his career has played in 15 games, has 25 receptions, 312 yards, and 3 touchdowns. 2 of those touchdowns came in the Kansas City game 2 years ago, okay? And then 1 in the final game of the year. I've got some fun numbers. I had to look it up because it's mind-blowing when you put it into this terms, okay? That last game of the 2022 season, okay, it was in 2023. It was January 8th, and it was against the Texans. Is the last time that Jelani Woods has caught a ball and caught a touchdown in the NFL. That to today, if he were to be playing today, is 597 days. He has not caught a pass in an NFL game in 597 days. That's mind-blowing. Now, let's have a little bit more fun, and let's say that the schedule breaks out about the same, September 8th, first game of the year in 2025. It will have been, ready? Okay, sit back, take a deep breath, right? 974 days since he's caught a pass in the NFL. What does all that mean? Does it mean you give up on him? I don't see them doing that, but does it mean that you can be like, well, he's the tight end, right? Like he's going to come back. He's going to absolutely not. If you have the opportunity to grab a game-breaking tight end, you're going to have to do it because 974 days, you guys. 974 days between catches. It's mind-blowing. 2 whole seasons in a row. And if he comes back healthy, he's coming back in a contract year. This is all coming from this guy right here, who has been bullish and has really liked Jelani Woods in this offense, in this system, right? But we've never seen it. And he's not attached to Shane Steichen. And you've got 4 tight ends that are on the roster that are going to be looking to make a name. You got Mo Alley-Cox, who's probably going to be gone after this year. Let's be honest, his contract's coming up. You got Kylan Granson, who is very reliable and probably the best tight end right now on the roster. You've got Will Mallory, who's a very good receiving tight end. Can he develop? And then you have, for me, my personal favorite is Andrew Ogletree. I think he's the most well-rounded, and he's probably the most talented of all the tight ends. You have all these guys, so they're all going to be looking to step up into this role that Jelani has left vacant for 2 years. 2 years. And this is the thing. He's not a first-round pick. He's not a second-round pick. He was a third-round pick, right? He was a third-round pick in the 2022 draft. Do you stake your future on that, right? I don't think they're not gonna cut him, but they're not waiting around that he's the guy. Not anymore. He had the potential. He looked really good his first year. He had that game with the 2 touchdown passes. He had another touchdown, 3 touchdowns his first year. He looked like he could be talented. And then you combine that with his makeup and his size and his speed. You were like, this dude's going to be legitimate. But as everyone always says, right, the best ability is availability. And he won't have been available in 2 years. 2 full seasons, 947 days. 974 days is what he will not have been available to. When you put the number like that, and you take out 2 seasons, but you put the day amount to it, it kind of blows your mind, right? I mean, what do y'all think? I think they're going to look for these other guys to step up. I think that they're not going to actively look to replace him, but they're going to not. He's not part of the plan now. He's not part of this plan going forward. If he's here, he's here. If he's not, they've moved on. They've learned to be without him. What do y'all think? Drop it in the comments. Let me know. As always, you guys like, share, subscribe, comment, all those great things. Follow on X and Threads. Subscribe on YouTube. Go to Instagram. Follow on Facebook. All the amazing things. The season's getting ready to kick off. This will be the 4th season of the No Horse Around podcast. And back by popular demand, if y'all look around, the old logo's back. Tried something new, got a little bit of feedback. Old logo's back. No Horsing Around is back. And as always, you guys, I love you. The Colts love you. I'm out.